Awesome, I'm so happy right now. Hey guys, welcome to Tiny House Customs. I'm Dan, and in today's video, we are gonna assemble a PANTOROUTER. There's gonna be links in the description below of other people assembling it and other things about this tool. I definitely wanna give a huge shout out to today's sponsor, which is amazing. We have a sponsor, first time. Max Sheldon over at hybridpantorouters.com hooked me up with a sweet deal on this tool. He's also offered you guys a sweet deal as well. If you go and order a tilted PANTOROUTER on hybridpantorouters.com and enter in the promo code THCustoms, I wrote it down right there. It's probably right. Oh, you're all crocky womp ass. It's right there. Yeah. Enter that promo code. You'll get $40 off on your purchase, which is good. I would be happy with that. I will never endorse a product that I don't 100% support. And if I do endorse it and I don't like it, then I will tell you that I don't like it, okay? I contacted this company. They didn't contact me. I asked them to show me some love, and they did. Now, first thing to start out is this came inside one box right here. Every time I see the, I'll show the address. Oh God. Every time I see this thing, I see these 3 boxes and some packaging like this, but it all came in one box right here. It was very well packed with some foamy stuff for air bubbles thingies. It was great. It was good. I don't see any damage to the boxes. So what I'm going to do to start out is I'm going to take everything out, get it all laid out everywhere in all these different places. So let's get started on this bad boy. Oh, and I don't care how long this video is. If it's 20 minutes, that's completely fine. I can already tell you that this is going to be the heart and soul of a PANTOROUTER. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh my God. This is a dream. This is a dream. Do you understand? Years ago, I saw this thing on YouTube. I'm sure if you're a big YouTube consumer, you've seen this. Oh, why is there just a random bolt? Random bolt. Random bolt. Not good. Not good. Where are you missing, random bolt? There you're missing, random bolt. I found you. Ah! Don't lose it. So if you're as much of a YouTube consumer as I am, you probably follow Matthias Wandel, which is a great YouTuber who does a lot of woodworking projects, custom type things, and he invented this product, and this right here is the heart and soul of the PANTOROUTER. Should I cut that? I really want to cut it. I'm gonna cut it. Oh God. Oh, I got an erection. I have an erection. Oh, baby. What the f is wrong with you, kid? You're on drugs. What's in this thing? Oh, probably the bearing thingies. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have cut that. There's one box. This also came in it. Oh, yes. I'm a Japanese food. These must be the brass thingies. Yes, they are. They already got the screws put in them. That's great. Screws are already put in it. This is going to hold this clear plastic thing, which holds your templates. And if you watch Matthias' video, this was a pain in the ass to peel off, but it's not that bad. I was worried about that. Oh, damn it, the metric system though. God, I hate the metric system. That is just sexy. Ooh. These go with that. That gets screwed onto that. That's easy. I don't need the instructions for that yet. This, what's this gonna be? This is gonna be part of the brackets that go around that, probably, I would assume. Yep. You know, surprisingly, I thought this thing was gonna be a lot bigger. This ends up going like this, probably. Yeah, I gotta loosen those screws. This will go like this, and this is gonna go on there like this. That don't look right. Yeah, no, that's right. Hell yeah, baby. That's easy. Breezy, beautiful cover girl. And all the screws do come attached like that, at least in this set so far, which makes it very easy. The only loose screws I've seen are these right here, which these are already labeled. So this is for the Quadro mortise and tenon, And these are for the tilting table hardware, so everything's properly labeled. This is going to be all the extras that I ordered. When you buy the PANTOROUTER, you can geek out on the thing and get all these custom accessories. This is what this box is. I got a Quadro mortise and tenon. These are going to make 1.5" mortise and tenons, I believe. Look at, he labeled everything. Quadro mortise and tenon plate. So this gets, oh, that's freaking brilliant. It's probably a different spacing too. It is. That's genius. Genius, I tell you. These are the stops. This is a centering thingy. These are more stops. I think these are extra too. Oh, he threw in a clamp. This is a clamp. I didn't order that, but that's extra. That's nice. This is my 1/2" spiral routing bit. Yep, yep, yep. And these are going to be the, oh God. Oh my God, where do they go? Mom. And then these are going to be the auto adjusting toggle clamps. This is another accessory you can get extra, and it comes with 2 of these clamps, a bar, and a thingy to mount it onto the table, which you'll see in a little bit. Everything I just pulled out of that box is extras, and this is going to be the bulk of the material. Double turn. Oh, sweet. Make sure we don't throw anything out. When you order this tool, it comes with an 1.5" mortise and tenon thing and a 3" mortise and tenon, I believe. You know what I love about this so far is that there is no like big bag of screws. All the screws that go through the holes in the pieces are already connected. I mean, yeah, you got to assemble the thing, but you don't have a big bag of screws that you got to figure out. Everything is already connected. It comes with a bunch of followers. Everything. Oh, there's a little bag of screws. Oh God. Ah, shit. Comes with all the tools to assemble it. 4 Allen wrenches. This is the table. Holy shit, that's heavy. Inside the table is going to be your 2 rods that the table slides on. Again, very well packaged. I don't see any damage to any of the metal. I mean, is it just me or is this thing way smaller in person? I thought this thing was fucking like this big. This is the thing that goes here. Oh, baby. What's your name? Oh, this is the back. These are the fronts. These are the legs for the backs, I think. Oh, these are, this should be single good. I think this goes here, 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 here. This goes like here, 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 or something like that. These might change a little bit. This goes here, 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 here. Yeah, so let's assemble this base first. Mateus, Matt, whatever you want to call him, he has got a great video showing how to put this thing together. I've watched it probably every single day for the last 15 days. We need the things that those things go in. 1, 2, 3, 4, got them. All right, everything's good, man. He hooked me up. He hooked me up. Thank you, Mac. I appreciate it, man. There's a bunch of different angle brackets that go into certain locations. On the bottom of these tracks are these, I'll call them like countersink holes that are drilled in it. If you look on this side, there's not that larger hole. This is so that you can fit the bolt in that goes there. Anytime you have those, you want them to face down. If you just loosen these screws, they should fit into these thingies. Yes. And Matthias said to have these Allen screws that are on the insides of these facing in. It's beyond my brain capabilities at this moment. I'm just going to snug all these up. Now on the ends of all these are screws that are already put in with washers. I'm going to loosen these screws up. Oh my God, this is literally a dream come true. I think it was like 4 or 5 years ago he invented this thing, and I remember watching the video and was absolutely amazed. And you could download plans to build this tool. To me, you need to be so precise on something like this that no matter how good you are at building stuff, you're going to be off on your tolerances and it'll screw things up. So I was really happy to see an all metal one that you just have to assemble. I got that like excited hide and seek pee going on, you know? You know when you play hide and seek, you gotta pee because you're hiding and you're excited. I got that going on right now. Okay, good, 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 good. Okay, let's slide these in. Don't do that ever again. On these side rails, there's a line. This middle section goes on the shorter side of that line. Just had a major problem with camera issues, but I just spent 20 minutes on camera problems. Definitely don't want to rush this at all because this is a precision tool. If everything's not perfect, then your joints won't be perfect later. So I got those all set. What did he say, 90 millimeters or something? He said something. This is supposed to be 90 millis. And these two pieces equal 90 millimeters, maybe? I don't know. I'm American. No. Slow down. Slow down. So these angle brackets, I'm going to tighten them down, kind of like you would do lug nuts. A little bit on each one, so that you don't throw a skew into it. Once these are pretty tight, I'm going to drive them all the way home. Make sure they're really tight. Everything is perfect. Now Mateus says at this point you should probably put the rubber feet on. I might remove these eventually and install this on a wood base or something. But for now, I'm going to put these rubber duckies on. Now there's already a tapped screw hole for these, so they just go right in there. This step you can't really screw up. Let's say the table's out of squack. Okay, what's the next step? Okay, these go here. I think I screwed up. Damn it. Screwed up. Whoops. Damn it. This piece right here should have gone here. There's those countersink holes right here. Those hold this piece right here, but that needs to go here. So I need to switch these. Which is a pain in the ass. I tightened them down like, damn it. Okay, take that out. Take that out. I'm gonna loosen those too. Good, 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 good. Back to where we should have been. Not bad. Minor mistake. So these go here, here, and we need to know, do these go like that or like that? They go like that. Yeah. They go like that. Why would that be like that? Because this goes on that. Okay. So these two pieces that have this angle thingy in them get installed just like this, and there's no difference in the two. They're both the same, so it doesn't matter which side they go on. Oh God, can we not do that anymore? Stop it. Stop it. Everything, just no more damage. So there's angle brackets here that hold these things parallel. Is that the right word? I don't know. So I want these pieces to be perfect with this edge right here, which there is a black line there. It's so tempting to go and get a freaking impact drill and screw these things together. Before you mount these, you want to make sure that the screws that hold these pieces in are secure, because you won't be able to get to them after. Now these points right here need to be 90 millimeters. So if you take this piece that goes across here, if you bought this thing that mounts onto here, I mean it's tight. So now this thing gets mounted on the back here. I kind of feel like those should be level. Wouldn't you think the same thing? That's weird. Oh, because of the pivoting angle. That makes sense. That's assembled. I need a brake. That is a big chunk of the project right there, though. And I need a refresher. So there's two different versions of this PANTOROUTER that you can buy. There's one with a tilting table, and there's one with a fixed table. For, I think it was like an extra $100, you can get the tilting table. Now I got that version. It comes with these brackets right here. If you use that discount code I got, it's an extra 50 bucks. You might as well spring for it. Personally, I can't figure out what I would use it for, but when I purchase something, I always try to buy the best of the best, so that you're good to go for a couple years until they make something that's even better. So it comes with these two arms. There's two bearings in it. If you look on the bearing, maybe you can see that. I'm like an inch away from the lens. Right there. Maybe? No, the lighting's not good. If you look real close though, you can see that on that bearing, one of them's a little bit wider. The wider side goes towards this L-shaped bracket. What's that for though? Oh, don't screw that up. This one goes here. And this one goes here. When you buy the tilting brackets, it comes with a little bag of screws. It'll say on it, tilting table hardware. What's up with all the washers? There's too many extra washers. I got it. Okay. 1, 2, 6, 9, 12. I would assume that goes there and there, but what are the extra ones for? Oh, well, so it comes with these 4 washers. Make sure that I got the right side here. And put the bolt in and this washer in, loosely screw this on. Yeah! If you watch Mateus's video, that's exciting right there. Exciting stuff. Mateus, sorry. Mateus, dude, your name is just impossible for people. Oh, I'm so f***ing... My pickle is tickled, I'll tell you. In Mateus's video, there was just one of these pointers, but in this upgraded version, I guess, there comes with 2. These get screwed on to this bracket on the ends. What are they called? Angle indicators? That sounds like fancy words I just used. Put those on loosely for now. Mateus's video, it didn't have these extra washers that I have. I'm gonna assume, yeah, I bet you that's it, because that doesn't look right. When you have these adjustable things, I'm assuming that that goes there, and then that washer goes in between the 2. That'll add a little space there. I mean, I don't know why the 90 millimeters is so freaking important. I mean, it ain't the end of the world. I mean, there's some play in that. Mateus is just top-notch carpenter. Mateus, stop saying his name wrong. Say it wrong one more time and I'll choke your ass out. Good. So now that I got those screws in, I'm gonna tighten everything down. Can I ask, what's the point of the dial indicators when there's no marks on these? I mean, it's a valid point. You would assume that there's angles on these things, but there's not. Don't understand what the point of these are. What are all these? We got a lot of pieces left. Okay, next step. So this is the tabletop. There is threaded things right here. That's gonna go just like that. But before I do that, let's just triple check to make sure. No, that should be good. Oh, these are some honkin' tonkin' screws right here. Tighten these bad boys down all the way. Don't do that ever again. I'll tase your ass. Don't tase me, bro. No, I'll tase your ass. It does look as big as it. In person, this thing is not as big as you think it is. We can loosen these. And we've got a tilting PANTOROUTER. You can call it a tilting PANTOROUTER. I call it a tilting panty dropper. I know. Now these L brackets are just a little bit shorter than this back bracket here, and that is because of the radius that this has to swing at to clear it. But as long as it's sitting tight on this back portion, this is square to this lower section, or parallel. Yeah, parallel would be the right word. I see what they did there. They tapped both, so you can't screw that up. All right, I gotta put this to the side. Where's the side? Somewhere safe. All right, now that I got a majority of this thing assembled, I can start doing the pantograph mechanism. So I'm gonna put this bad boy somewhere extremely safe. And this is the pantograph mechanism. You get these 4, what are they called? Linear bearings, I think you said? That's a word I didn't know existed. Linear bearings. Linear. And with that comes 4, 8, 16 screws. That looks like about 16. There's a lock washer and a washer on each one of these. I'll make sure those are in. Brain can't work like that. No wonder you're single. You're too rough with these ladies. Yep. Just beat the shit out of it. So I'm gonna get all these just snugged up, hand tight. The router does not make that noise. Oh God, showing wood. Sorry. So Mateus says to take the, what are these called? The rods? He's probably got a fancy word. Let's see what word he uses. So Mateus said that it's a good idea to insert these rods into the linear bearings before you tighten them all the way down, which I'm gonna do. That way, oh wow, that's nice. Whoa. That way you know that these are lined up perfectly, which God almighty they are. And again, I'm not gonna go full on any of these. I'm gonna tighten them like lug nuts. You know, you're just stupid. You're just stupid. You're playing around like a little freaking 2-year-old. Hybrid Pantorouters. This is the model HPR US 151201 TT, not titty. TT. What is this warning label? That is offensive. I'm offended. I don't need no warning label. Oh, it's gonna leave a nasty thing on it. I gotta leave the damn warning label on. So on the back of the Pantorouters, no, that's, oh, this is backwards, that's why. Can we fix that so it doesn't confuse my brain ever again? So on the back of the Pantorouters, it holds this plastic thing which holds your templates. Oh, God, it feels amazing. Oh my God. God, you feel, oh, you're so, woo, 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 got me all tingly inside. Toes were curling and shit. So on the back of this holds that template holder, which holds your thingamajiggies, these things, which makes your mortise and tenons or whatever type of joint you're making. It can make dovetail, box joints, all these different great things. So you need to install this thingamajiggy. So one of the side pieces has a hole through it. That's going to go on the side towards you. This doesn't matter. This goes here, this goes here. These little thingamajiggies, you gotta loosen these up a little bit. Somebody's got a patent on that, I'm sure. Yeah, baby. Now it's important that these things are perfectly flush because this top bar will end up being a reference point for our templates that we use. Yes, you're doing this with me. Every time I make a mistake, it's your fault. Oh, and I screwed that up. So I'm gonna make sure that hole is in the correct orientation. So there's 4 screws on each of these. They both get bolted down onto dirt. Oh, that little piece of paper is probably gonna f things up for the rest of my life. You son of a bitch. F me. Little hellion piece of paper has been removed. I really like that they have taken all the bolts and put them into where they have to go because it takes all that guessing game out. I mean, there is a small bag of screws, but that's relatively easy to figure out where they go versus having a bag full of screws like IKEA furniture or something. So thank you, Kuldeep Singh or something like that. It's cool deep sing. That's how I would spell it. Cool deep sing. Kuldeep Singh. He's probably watching this. You stupid American boy, you. I hate you, American boy. You dumb. You know how many hours I am into this project? Nice. Just keep screwing up at life. Your mother was right. You're a screw up. You'll never amount to nothing. Or no, what do you do to find that? I didn't find nothing yet. I'm looking for something now. I'll find it. Let's tip this down. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Okay, how do you figure this out? My brain can't do it. Your brain can't do much, can it? Nope. Yep. Pina, I smell the skunk. Do you? Yeah, I do. I smell him. Don't worry, I'll get him. I'll bring him home to you so you can have him. You like a lot of stinky things. Peanut. This goes on here sometime at some point. This goes on the thingamajiggy. I don't know what the hell those are. This is probably for something important too. Motherfucker. I can't remember where the hell I was, but I just took a significant break. So I'm mounting this piece on. I found if I hang this off the edge, it'll help make sure that this remains square to this. So I will tighten these down. I was just feeding the horses. Now you don't know this, but there's a baby horse, and the damn thing head-butted me. I swear to God, it broke my nose. I got a broken nose. I probably don't have a broken nose. I'm just a little sissy. You know, are you on a leash? I'm on a leash. I'm on a gosh darn leash, and I hate it. It's bullshit, man. Okay, what's the next step? So on the handle side, that is where the feed thingy-majiggy goes. And you got to put this angle bracket majigger on. We'll screw this on a little bit and drop her into the hole. Yeah, and then there's this, and this is going to be a depth stop gauge. I still got to put the gauge on. This right here will end up holding a depth stop gauge, so I'll put that on now. Come on, you little peanut. I'm hating the leash that I'm on. I hate it. Bullshit. I'm just going to tighten this down a little bit because I'm sure it's going to have to be moved up and down a little bit. Good. What's next? I kind of feel like that would be next. So on the handle that changes the depth, there's a countersink on one of these arms. I'm gonna take the screw that fits into there, put it through there and through those holes I got. Alright, I'm copacetic with that. We're ready to mount it together. Pretty sure that horse broke my nose. Pretty sure. So I'll loosen these shaft mounts. Come here, baby. Come here. Oh, easy, easy. Oh, these look like they go way out, eh? Why don't you just throw it on the ground, you ass? Good. So this table goes perfectly flush with these two vertical pieces. So I'll take the Allen wrench and I'll tighten these down. That's a pain in the ass to do right there. Oh, and Mateus is right. Have those screws on the inside. It's very important. Otherwise you wouldn't have been able to do this. So if you push the sled up to the table here, I'm tight here. I got a slight gap here. If I pivot this one arm right here to bring that so it's good, then I'm assuming those should be running on the right angle. Wouldn't you assume that too? Tighten those down. So now that I have those 3 points, I bring this up to here. So first I'm going to tighten this screw that holds the shaft in. Good. And then check to make sure that that's good. Bring this up to here and tighten these. Good. Now I'm 90% sure this is the next step. So there's this bracket right here, which I'm assuming holds this pivot point in. Take this screw off, or bolt, whatever you want to call it. I'll assume that goes flush right there. That's got a lot of freaking play in it. So there's these L-shaped brackets. They get put on here. I already installed this one, but this will be a depth stop. You just take these thingamajiggies, washer on the outside, nut goes in the track, and then this gets screwed on there. And this front one is very important. This back one, I don't see that being much of a point, but this front depth stop is what's gonna stop things and be great. And then there's this brass gauge. We'll slide this down so it's sitting on top of the L bracket here. And then it came with two different gauges. It came with a metric one, which is very nice, metal, and then it came with like a cheap printout one for inches. I'm gonna save the metric one. I'll put it somewhere safe. Right there is safe. And I'm gonna install this inch scale. And I want 0 to be with this side of the stop, so try to do the best I can. I think I did pretty damn good. That ain't too bad. 0, 3/4. I like it. This is turning into a 3-drink project. Mateus's video is absolutely crucial for assembling this thing.
And we have an adhesive back scale.
I've already done that step. So this is the template holder. You got these brass bars, which I showed you at the beginning of the video probably, and the little spacers. So we'll take all these screws out. And, oh God, can we not lose anything? Let's keep everything low. Spacers, they gotta go here. The brass bars go there. Now these spacers will keep it off the template holder so it can slide freely. So you want them underneath the plastic, in between the copper and plastic. Okay, put the drill away. We're gonna do something stupid. Tighten those down. So once you have your template holder put together, it slides down onto these brackets. So I'm gonna flush this template up with the top, and then I'll tighten these screws down. Now to change this scale, there's these quick adjustment thingamajiggies. Where does the washer go? Probably goes on the other side, eh? These go in here. It's got a carriage bolt. Can you see what I'm doing? I can't see what I'm doing. Good. Sometimes these carriage bolts will be in the way, so they also provide these two wing nuts with screws attached to them, or bolts, whatever. These just get threaded into the copper. I'm going to keep those loose for now. They might be needed later. I got 2 washers. Where do they go? Let's put the Betsy together. That one part I needed to see, he's got it covered up. I couldn't see it. Well, we don't know anything. So this is, I think it's the Betsy, some kind of sitsy clamp. It's self-adjusting. When you put it in, you want to go with that back hole and the farthest one in the front. And again, this is an extra, but well worth it, I think. Now, I already installed it on that side, and if you can see the tolerance that's on there, you could put this clamp on this side of the bracket, but I would figure you would want it as far apart as you can get it. So I'm going to install this knob on the other side. Now there's one of these, which is different than what Mateus had. And I'll just tighten these down. Still have these two random washers. Not cool. Now I don't know if these are extra or not. I can't remember. But these little angle brackets can be used for multiple different things on the PANTOROUTER. So Max Sheldon sent me this, I think it's a centering jig. And then I also ordered a router bit, a 1/2-inch spiral, 2-inch, basically the biggest one they had. I don't know what the hell I'm doing here. Mateus said to loosen those screws to get it in, but I kind of feel a shim might be a little bit better. I'm probably wrong. Yeah, this thing is going to stay in there forever. It ain't ever coming out for a long time. There's 2 screws on the top here. I'm just going to tighten those down. There's a fully assembled PANTOROUTER minus the templates. How's it look? Looks very nice, doesn't it? I think next video we'll test her out, eh? So when I started filming this video, I posted a picture on Instagram of this right here, and I asked if they could guess what it was, and I added a clue. It's better than the Festool domino maker and was invented by a YouTube creator. And Craig Cothran was the one who guessed it first, so good job. But this thing is done. 99% fully assembled PANTOROUTER. I still gotta do some stuff up here, but I'll mess with that stuff tomorrow. Majority of this work is done, and I'm amazed. So originally I was going to do a 2-part video series. This was going to be the second part, but I think this will be the first part, and then my second part will be a full review of this product. Also with the review will come me demonstrating how to use it. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you've got some great knowledge to share, make sure you leave it down below in the comments section. If you liked the video, felt it was helpful, please hit the thumbs up. Again, if you want to purchase this tilting PANTOROUTER, make sure you head over to hybridpantorouters.com. The link's in the description. And in the checkout, make sure you add in TH Customs, Tiny House Customs. It's TH Customs. It's right there again. I'll put it at the bottom. Put it in the code, coupon, promo code thing, whatever it asks for. Make sure you throw that in there and you get some money off. Well, thank you so much for Max Sheldon of hybridpantorouters.com, and thank you Mateus for engineering and coming up with this. And I'll say it fast so you can't know I'm saying it wrong. But it's Kuldeep Singh. But anyways, thank you Kuldeep Singh, for manufacturing this product. It's absolutely amazing. Very impressed with the quality. It's very well engineered. Very impressed with it. So my next video, I'm going to figure out how to use this tool. So you might want to catch that. It might be fun. I don't really care how long that video was. I know it was probably like 25-30 minutes, but I wanted it to have everything that Mateus's video was missing. Obviously, his video was great. Definitely helped me put it together, but there were small little things that I would have liked to know about it without looking at the instructions online. And basically I built this whole thing by watching his video, so I think that video was good enough. There was just a few questions I had, but I was able to figure it out on my own. But again guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next video.